Welcome to another episode of Afrikanzchat. As usual, my name is Anwar, and I have Kutti, right?
Yeah, man.
You know, from Niger. Yeah, my brother from another mother from Niger. So what? You Yoruba, right?
Yeah, you're about boy now.
So okay, in that case, right? Let me start off this question
Got you.
between Ghana and Niger, since I'm repping Ghana.
Right.
Ghana, Nigerian, jollof rice. Which one?
I mean, bro, come on, G. Like, I feel like I can't even say Ghana jollof, G, because I ain't never had Ghana jollof.
Oh, really?
The only jollof I've had is Nigerian jollof, and bro, we got the best jollof, bro. We have the best, like, bro. I'm not even like arguing, like, it's facts, like. You guys like, and it's like I feel like Ghanaians start that conversation just because it's like you guys like competing with us, bro. Because like, why would you want to say like Ghana jollof or Nigeria jollof? Because we got the best jollof. That's what I think.
I've tried Niger jollof rice before, right?
Was it good?
Bro, no. It was
Nah,
cold.
that's probably. I don't know where you get that shit from, bro. But I should be fired, bro. Y'all just be Ghanaians just like.
So do you use
Ghanaians like to compete with us, bro?
Do you use jasmine rice or you use
Bro,
what's the name
we
that local rice I have in Niger?
Which
You know
one?
the one that you only use for rice bowls.
Guy, Nigerian jollof all day. But what I would say is I've tried Liberian jollof,
Okay.
bro. If I would actually, I'm not even gonna lie. If I would actually put it up there, I think Liberian jollof. I feel like Liberian jollof is so underrated.
Really?
Like Liberian jollof is actually really good.
I've never
like,
tried it.
My daughter's mom is Liberian, so yeah, like that should be busting.
That's
So yeah, even without even Ghana, I'll put Nigerian and Liberian. Ghana people are I don't even know. I don't know, but
Okay.
if you say it's good, especially my brother, okay, it's good. But I mean, obviously, I'm always gonna rep Niger. Like that's a no brainer, bro. Like
Nigerian woman, a Nigerian woman, right?
right.
And a Ghanaian woman.
For me, that's actually a really funny question. That's funny.
You've dated a Ghanaian before?
Have I dated? Nah, not really. Nah, actually, for me, I love black women, bro.
Okay.
You get what I'm saying? Like beautiful black, like you know what I'm saying. That's my cup of tea, right? So really, I don't because you could date somebody that's Nigerian and they're not good for you. You get what I'm saying? It's like at the end of the day, I don't date just for tribe or you know what I'm saying. I mean, it would be nice to have somebody to speak in your local dialect and you guys make jokes and shit like that. But for me, like if I want to date somebody or actually be in a serious relationship, is this person gonna make me a better man? Like you know what I'm saying, are we compatible? Like can we raise kids? Do I see her as the mother of my child? Does she respect herself? It's really not about this person is Nigerian, I gotta date her. Nah. It's just like I don't go like that. You know what I'm saying? I go off vibe, I go off energy. And shit, once I'm in love with you, we could go ahead. You know what I'm saying? I love black women in general. You know what I'm saying? Black women in general, like shit, I can have it. Oops.
Okay. I just want to know, between men and women, right?
Right.
Who do you think are more loyal?
Oof.
This has nothing to do with Ghana, Niger.
Nah, it has nothing to do with it. So this is what I'm gonna say. I feel like who is more loyal, really, if we're being honest, I'm never gonna lie to you. I'd say it's the women. I'm not gonna lie to you. Like I feel like, and a lot of men will probably not admit this shit, but fuck it, right? We're being honest. Yeah. Like I feel like if a woman really fucks with you, like I'm talking about, if a woman is there for you, you're gonna feel it. And it's like women loyalty can be so focused on one person. As far as like as men, sometimes it's hard for us to focus on just one person because whether we're getting attention from other people, whether is, sometimes insecurity or especially a lot of people are late bloomers, especially as men, right? So it's like sometimes it's always when they start getting attention or they start getting money, it's always like, oh damn, like this person find me attractive, so let me go be right here, right? But I do feel like when a woman actually rocks with you, you're gonna know, and I feel like that's a really underrated blessing that a lot of men we don't even acknowledge that shit. So I would say women really because for a woman to really cheat on you, you as a man probably did something. Now, not saying they're not loyal men out there. They are. That, you know what I'm saying, that the woman is probably, probably fucked up. But, for some time, that's what I'm saying, mind my words, sometime, when a woman react to certain things, it's based off what you did. So sometimes they're just like, okay, this nigga cheating on me. Okay, cool. Fuck it. Okay, cool. I'm going to do mine back. But guess what? When a woman cheats, it's worse. Yeah. Because the emotions are gone. Like a man, we can still be kind of some man, but it's like, but when a woman is out of there mentally, they out of there mentally. There's literally nothing you could tell them. Like, really, if they don't want you back, they don't want you. You know what I'm saying? And it's just like, when they're out of there, like, women are out of there mentally before they actually say that shit. You know what I'm saying? So they could still be tolerating a relationship, say, let me see if I can make this work, but it's like, mentally, they're checked out. I say all that to say, I believe, and I might be wrong, I don't know, but in my experiences, because here, some women do be going though, don't get me wrong, but it's like, here it's just like, women could be like, oh, I got a nigga, and they stand on that shit. But men could be like, I got a girlfriend, but I mean, I still have my number type shit. But sometimes women could actually like, yeah, like, I got a nigga, you know what I'm saying? So you keep it moving. So that's my experience though.
So if you agree that, right, when it comes to between men and women, women are more loyal.
I think so.
Between men and women again.
Yeah.
Follow-up question, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think are more committed?
I feel like
committed to the the partner,
to the relationship.
Yeah.
First of all, this is what I'm gonna say. That's a really tricky question because like, one person cannot lift a couch. It's not possible for one person to lift a couch. When it comes to commitments in the relationship, two people has to be committed and be super intentional for the relationship to work. Like, a man cannot be more committed than a woman. A woman cannot be more committed than a man. It really takes two people to be like, you know what? We want this shit to work. Let's make it work. Now, we have to compromise a lot. We have to communicate a lot. We can't negotiate our feelings. You can't invalidate my feelings. It is a lot of conversation, you know what I'm saying? And like, even the man and the woman has to understand that two things can be right. Because I was brought up a certain type of way, because I've been doing this all my life, doesn't mean I can't learn this new method. And it's like, when you're in somebody else's space, or like when you with a woman, you have to probably unlearn the things you learned before and learn new things, because now you're dealing with somebody. You have to be really patient. You can't just react with everything, because women are going to piss you up, bro. That's facts. Like, you know what I'm saying? So you can't just be like, oh my God, like, oh, nah. You got to be able to be like, why am I reacting this way? And that's the conversation that needs to be had. Like, me, I'm a type of person that I would always communicate how I feel with my person. Like, hey, I didn't like how you talk to me like that, but I just need my space right now. I'm not mad. Or even if I'm mad, I love you enough to be like, you know what, I don't want to disrespect you, so just give me my space. So communication is a big part. So I wouldn't necessarily say, oh, men are more committed than women. Nah, like, two of you guys have to be really, really intentional in order to, because relationship is hard work. Marriage is hard work. This shit is hard. It's not easy to just wake up. That's why it's very important the person you choose, because you waking up seeing this person every day. You're like, what the fuck? If they don't make you happy, then what's the point of being with them? So I would say it has to be like 100, not 50-50. So that's my opinion. You know what I'm saying? Yeah.
So you're gonna go for women on this, right?
I would say both.
It go both.
Both.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
I really would go both.
Okay.
Yeah, I would go both. Yeah.
Also, I don't want to put you on the spot, but
no, put me on the spot.
Between men and women too, right?
Yeah.
Who do you think fake cry more or better?
Who do you think cry?
Fake cry.
Fake cry?
Yeah, better.
I feel like women are natural emotional creatures.
Okay.
Right? And men, because a lot of men it's really trauma, because we're being taught that, oh, men shouldn't cry, or you're a man, figure that shit out. So it's like a lot of men don't even know how to really communicate how they feeling, or how to even access their emotion. But women naturally, they are women. They are soft. You know what I'm saying? They like that's why I tell people all the time. Naturally, women are really laid back. They're soft. They want to be taken care of. Naturally, that's what women are. You know, they need somebody to they need somebody they could look up to. You know what I'm saying? That's why some people are like, well, this woman is masculine. That's because she's probably been feminine to somebody else before, and that thing traumatized her. Or if she's dealing with you, it's like you're not moving right to be a full man. At least that's what they say. So I would say naturally, I would well, because women are funny, so they can actually fake cry. Men, we fake lie. Women cry. Do you get what I'm saying? Because I just feel like it's. Yeah, I just feel like it's
No,
women.
so even with a fake lie, or let's just say men lie.
Yeah, we lie.
Who's better at lying though, between men and women too?
Women are sneaky.
Okay.
Like,
so the crime
you would not know. Oh my God, you would not know. Like that's what I'm saying. Like, bro, women are one of the most sneakiest people on earth. Yes, I said it. You guys are sneaky, but we can't do without them. We can't do without them.
Yeah.
You know, so I'll say women. You know, they just natural emotional people. So I'll say that. I'll say they're more emotional. So they don't even know. Sometimes they just they're like, oh my God, because that's how they react. That's the first thing they react to, like being super emotional. That's why sometimes the decision to make is super emotional. Whereas men were logical, like okay, you know what, let me, you know. But women are just like, oh my God, you know, babe, you know, shit like that. So that's my opinion. Yeah.
Interesting.
Yeah.
And I also I've been wanting to ask this question, right?
Right.
Do you think us as Africans, right?
Right.
Do we discriminate when it comes to us? And I want to like, you know,
like when it comes to like other African people, like let's say you're from Ghana and I'm Nigerian, we're discriminating against each other.
but let me just box in the West. Even
Like
in
West
Africa, I think it happens, but yeah, in the West.
In
Do you
West
think?
Africa?
Yeah.
Yeah, hell yeah. like I feel like discrimination is part of human life. It's part. It's you're not gonna go anywhere in life and there's no like people are gonna discriminate you because people will judge you without even knowing who you are.
Yeah.
And for being Nigerian, it's like the thing is, oh, you're a scammer. This guy's a scammer. That's just like that's generalizing the whole thing without knowing who you are, right? So I do feel like sometimes it's more of it doesn't come from a bad place. It's just more of they're very ignorant.
Okay.
Do you get what I'm saying? I wouldn't necessarily say sometimes it's from jealousy because you can see maybe like look again like the reason I love my Ghanaian brothers is we're so like similar because we joke at each other a lot.
Yeah.
So if Nigerians and Ghana are going back and forth, it's always funny to me because it's never real. No. Now if some other country try to put my like, guy, mind your business. This is my brother right here. Like I'm fucking with my brother.
I know,
you know
right?
what I'm saying? So it's like it's more of a banter because at the end of the day, we should be united as African.
Yeah.
I have to say this too. I feel like even as black people in general, regardless of if you're in America, if you're black in the whole wide world, I feel like there's this word I'm looking for. You know, we just need to come together because we're the same people. Yeah. I tell people all the time, there's no need for diaspora war. It's like we're literally the same people. Now we might have different backgrounds. Even the backgrounds are so similar. You just speak different languages. You know what I'm saying? Like, because I remember when I first came to America, I'm just like, damn, I know I've seen this nigga in Nigeria before somewhere, but he's an American, but we have the same features. You've seen certain people, same features, but they just speak a different language. It doesn't mean we're different. So I say that to say even diaspora war don't make no sense. It's like, oh, this Africans don't like Americans. It's just like every time I say that shit, I just scroll up because those are not those conversations don't make no sense to me because it's like, why are we trying to bring down your brother? You know what I'm saying? Like I just feel like as Africans we need to be united because we're stronger together. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So it just don't make no sense. So yes, to answer your question, I would say, yeah, but you know, as from West Africa, this is really just banter, man. Like it's banter for me. It's banter. It's back and forth. You know, like I said, it's just people being ignorant until you actually get to know them and they get to know you. Like, oh my God, you actually cool as fuck. You know what I'm saying? So it's like they just they generalize the whole judging thing. You know what I'm saying? Just like even with my Ghanaian brothers, you know, we say Ghana must go because you people came to Nigeria back in the days, and we said you guys that we Ghana must go. So it's just really, you know, it's just joking. Really, that's what I haven't really. I personally haven't gotten discriminated from like my West African brothers. You know what I'm saying? Just me personally, so I'm just speaking from experience.
Excuse me. So based on even you talking about like, you know, us, like right now, let me just bring it a little bit to Africans and African American.
Yeah.
Let's just say blacks.
Yeah.
Do you think this, and I think you know about the disparity between us, right? Yeah. Whatever hatred or whatever that they think is happening, because some of them will say we don't like them.
Yeah.
Right? Do you think that's the case, that we don't like them, or there's a narrative that people are pushing out there that makes them feel like we don't like them?
I feel like it's very unfortunate that in 2024 there's still hatred between each other. But now I get it, right? I do get it. Like, we don't like. I personally like when it comes to black people. I love black people because I mean, people that I would say is more of a judging matter. Like, you're just judging somebody. You're not God. I hate when that shit happens. You know what I'm saying? I feel like, you know, sometimes we do that as Africans. We judge people a lot. You know that. Our parents, we judge. They judge us, even so. Like, they would judge the shit out of you. Like, your mate is graduating with a first class. You are out here being a content creator. You're doing podcast. No. Your mate is
low key, he's talking to me right here now.
I just fucking with it. Nah, so it's more. So it's like we are used to that. Mm-hmm. Like, some people here in America are not used to that. So it's just like, you'd be like, it could seem a way of, oh, these people don't like me, but it's like they judge their own too. Do you get what I'm saying? So, and it's like, even I hear other black people say, well, Africans don't like us. It's just like, again, I do feel like I said before, I do feel like the diaspora war, it don't make no sense. It's just like, you see what Gilbert Arenas said about the South Sudanese? That was ignorant.
Yeah.
Did you see what he said? I feel like that was so ignorant, because it's like, at the end of the day, these are people that, they might be darker than you, but these are people that really look like you. And I didn't say dark to be shady, because that's who they are, and they're beautiful melanin people.
Yep.
But it's just like, it just makes no sense in 2024. These are like, we as Africans are so talented. You know what I'm saying? We need to be united. We need to bring the best out of each other, because that's what we do as Nigerians. We bring the best out of each other, even though we might say it in a really disrespectful way, because we don't have no filter. Mm-hmm. You know what I'm saying? But, you know, I'm cool with everybody. I'm cool with. I don't discriminate people. I love everybody that love me. And if you don't love me, okay, that's your wallah. So yeah, that's just my.
And you know, the way you put it is very interesting. Yeah. Where I think we are all we got, right?
Yeah.
At some point, like you said, everybody, you know, at some point, everybody, you know, discriminate, and Africans will equally do that. But
everybody does it, bro. Everybody discriminate. Even and it's even the Americans that discriminate you. Sometimes it could just be ignorant.
Yeah.
They would just judge you without even knowing you. So it's like, me, I never take the shit personal, because I don't think I've been discriminated. I really don't know. You get what I'm saying? So it's like, I can't take it personally, because it's not affecting my day. It's not bringing me money. So I don't focus on negative energy. I try to look at the positive side of things. So I don't really focus on shit like that, really, to be honest. So yeah, but everybody discriminate. Like, I'm never gonna cap. Everybody does that shit. Even in Nigeria, bro, a Yoruba person would discriminate against an Igbo person. The Igbo person would discriminate against Hausa people. Hausa people would. So it's just, it's a nature of, it's part of life. Do you get what I'm saying? Because once there's a language barrier, it's going to be discrimination. You know what I'm saying? It's really gonna be there. So it's like, your job is to either educate these people, like, look, this is not what it is. I'm actually, you know what I'm saying? And sometimes you just keep it moving. You can't take it personal. So
then we could add, everybody's racist too.
Everyone's a little racist. Just a little racist. And again, it doesn't. Well, I'm not racist, child, but I don't know what people are talking about. Me, I'm not racist. But, you know, sometimes, again, like I said, sometimes it could just be, you're just being ignorant. You know what I'm saying? It could just be you're just being ignorant, and you're just being ignorant. You know, sometimes it's like you just have to. That's why sometimes if I don't know about certain shit, I wouldn't put my mouth. I have to go and research. Like, okay, am I saying the right things? I don't want to offend nobody. Let me just relax and take my time and learn this people culture before I say anything. Do you get what I'm saying? Like. You know, but yeah, I mean, it's banta, man. I just like messing with people. I'm not racist, though. I mean, I'm not a racist person.
Close the gap when it comes to, like, the wealth in the West.
I do feel like really you support it because, I mean, you see a lot of these other communities, they support each other. Like, we have, I could bet you there's a Chinatown everywhere, every city you go in America. But I've not really heard about an African town.
No.
You know, just, like it goes back to the support and trusting one another. You know, I feel like it's getting there because, I mean, one of the reason this is what I'm saying. The reason why I would say that, and I might be wrong, I don't know. This is just my opinion. Because we as Africans, we're focused more on back home, sending our money back home, building a mansion. So you go home, you be feeling like a shaman. Odogu surrender. So I feel like that's the case because, I mean, when it comes to the medical field in America, nobody's fucking with Nigerians. We own all that shit. So it's like, if we really want that shit, we would get it. Yeah. But I feel like most Nigerians or most Africans are focused on building wealth back home, which I don't really think is a bad thing. Because this other communities, they're more focused on building that wealth here, which makes sense for them. So I feel like to each his own because we are focused on back home. That's what I don't know. Like, again, don't misquote me. Like, I think maybe a couple of years ago, they said like maybe Nigerians sent like maybe $60 billion back home. Like, you know, they did the whole, or it might be million. I'm not really sure, but it's like they
like
sent
the money that they keep sending.
They sent it back home.
Back home. Wow.
So it's like, again, like I said, I feel like the answer to that question is most Nigerians and most of our fathers are focused about building a hotel back home in their village, building a mansion. So that's what really the focus is. Because I do feel like as Nigerians or as Africans, if we really want to be on top, we could be on top. Because we already have that grit. We already have that educational system behind us. Because when a Nigerian goes to school, we go crazy. We graduate, you know what I'm saying? Or when an African goes to school. I just feel like sometimes it might not be the main priority. You know what I'm saying? It might not be the main priority because, you know, like I said, our fathers are trying to build mansions back home, drive cars, you know. I feel like some people would rather slave here. They see America as a place of work and home and Africa as a place of enjoyment. Whereas there's other communities, this is home for them, or you don't know what they're running from and they can't go back. So this is home. So they're building a family back here. They're building wealth here, you know. But we have the opportunity to go back.
Where do you call home?
What do I call home? Home is gonna be Nigeria, of course. Home is Nigeria for me.
I'm gonna put you on the spot. No.
Don't let nobody play with you. Okay. Pushing at my house, pushing at home.
No. So where do you call home presently right now?
What do I presently right now?
Yeah. You don't have to put your location, but I'm just saying, what do you call home presently right now?
Chicago.
Yeah, cool. So
Chicago's home. Yeah.
So that's where you at. That's where you call home.
But home really is Nigeria, bro. I ain't gonna lie. Chicago's where I stay. Chicago's where I stay. Home. That's my mama's
when you get off work, right?
Yeah.
Where do you go? Do you go to Nigeria or you go home?
I'm going to the crib.
So what do you say?
I'm going to the crib. No. But it's funny because we could actually deep that.
Yeah.
Because home is where you feel connected. Not saying I don't feel connected yet. I do. But like home is where, you know, you feel so connected to everything around you. You know, you have memories. You know what I'm saying? You're able to see your parent. You're able to see your kids. You're able to see the things that could create memories for you. So that's what I'm saying. It could be defined as two things, and it could be right because two things could be right. It depends on how you know what I'm saying, how you see it. So home is Nigeria, really. I'm not even gonna lie to you because that's home. Like that's where I was raised. You know, I created a lot of memories there. Like that's like I would never forget that. And my mom always told me, look, never forget where you're from. Because I live in Chicago. Yeah, I've been living here for but this is not necessarily home for me. It's where I live, is where I've grown to, you know, love, but it's not really home. Now, if I'm in Nigeria, I'll be like, shit, I'm going back to the US. You get what I'm saying? But it's like home is where, you just feel like, you feel like you could just, again, like I said, create memories. You know what I'm saying? But that's what I'm saying. It could, bro. Two things could be right. It just depends on. It just depends on whatever it is for you. Because I could be like, I'm going home. Like I'm actually going home to go sleep. That's what I'm saying. That could be right too. And home could also create memories wherever you are, wherever you are. Whatever you make home for you could be home for you.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? But home is always going to be where you're from, where you're raised, where you're born.
People could argue on that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's why I said two things could be right.
Yeah.
Literally, two things could be right. It just depends on how you're able to, because my experience is going to be different from your experience. Yeah. If you left Ghana when you were 2 or 1 and you're living in Chicago your whole life, you don't necessarily see Ghana as home. You see wherever you at right now as home, because that's where you created a lot of memories. That's where you grew up. That's where, you know what I'm saying, you became an adult. But Ghana is just probably where you're from.
So, real quick, right? What makes someone your ex? Or how do you classify someone being an ex?
Fuck you mean? I don't fuck with him no more. Like,
no. Do you know, like, so, can you say everybody that you talk to?
With you. No, okay.
So can you say that everybody that you talk to is your ex?
No, hell no.
So how do you classify
it's only an
somebody?
ex if we were in a relationship.
So how do you classify somebody being your ex? Like, how can you explain to me, how will you, let's just say you've known women, like maybe 20 women out of,
20 women? Damn, you think I'm a hoe, nigga?
No.
This nigga think I'm a hoe, bro. I'm talking about some 20 women. Like, fuck.
Okay, let's just say you've known 50.
Okay. Damn, 50 is even worse. Look at this guy.
Okay, let's just say, let's double down. Like, let's just say 10, right?
Okay.
Out of the 10, to you personally, there might be others that you think like you've seriously dated, or maybe you've been, in that, committed relationship. Yeah. So how will you classify?
I'm a virgin, by the way, so I don't know what this guy's saying. Like, I'm just joking.
Nigeria, this okay. So how will you classify somebody being your ex?
The only person
out of the 10.
The only person that would consider my ex is somebody that was my girlfriend. I asked you to be my girlfriend. If I never asked you to be my girlfriend, it's like you would never be my ex because we were never together. We could be chilling, but if I never asked you, and I feel like that's the problem with today. I feel like a lot of people, they go with the wave. They're just no. If a nigga really wants you, he gonna ask you to be his girl. Period. Like if a guy wants you, he's going to be like, babe, I want you to be my girlfriend, and I want you. So I feel like a lot of people just like to be delulu. Like, oh my God, I don't know. Nah, but it's like the only way I'm gonna consider you an ex is if we're in a relationship, like a really relationship, like you're my girlfriend, I'm your boyfriend type shit, and it didn't work out, then you're my ex. I don't even have ex, y'all, so I don't know, but that's the only way if we're in a relationship, but if you're talking to people like and you guys stop talking, that's not really an ex.
So something happened in the past, right? And I'm trying to understand this. So let's just say you're in the US and right. You're talking to somebody in Africa. First and you asked it.
Time out. This nigga, what the fuck?
It happens though. A lot of people do that.
That's niggas being delusional.
So okay.
That's delusional.
So
you're in America and you're talking to somebody in Africa.
So it's a no for your long distance.
For phone, I go to fuck. I go to
people do that. Phone count. Sex,
that
whatever.
That shit is for kids, bro. We're grown, man.
So are you trying to say long distance relationship is a no for you?
It's no. This guy go set me up for This guy go set me. This guy go set.
We want to know.
We want to know. Yeah. We want. I mean, let's be honest, bro.
Yeah,
we're talking. I could do long distance within the United States. Mm-hmm. That's common sense. I could fly to go see you, but it's like, bro, you're in fucking Burkina Faso. Where you at? And it's like I'm in America, or you're in where? It's just hey, I'm not knocking people out. If that's what you like, if that's what you want to do, cool. But it's like just like for me, I just don't see the point. It's like. I can do it. I can do that. You in Africa and then I'm here. It's just like, bro, go out and live your life, man. No, I can't do that. I could do long distance within the US. Don't get me wrong. Because, but it's like in Africa.
Okay, let's narrow it down to like the U.S. So let's just say you're in Chi-Town, somebody is maybe in New York. You've been talking, for a minute, maybe let's just say 2 months, 3 months.
Yeah.
You've already asked her to, be your girlfriend officially. So I just want to understand. Say you never met, but it's just conversation. Will you still add it to the list of exes that you've had?
So I asked her to be my girlfriend.
Yeah, you asked her.
I already did.
Yeah.
First of all, I'm not gonna ask you to be my girlfriend if I've never seen you before. It's not possible.
Okay.
For me, I gotta see you in person.
Okay.
Like I have to actually see you in person because, bro, social media is fake now. Come on now. If you see you now for Instagram, me be like baddie. I'm not gonna see you for person. Me gonna be like, God forbid.
I didn't say that.
Like, nah, bro, this shit is. Hey, I'm gonna say that shit, bro. A lot of you. No, I'm just joking. But nah, bro, it's just. I feel like for me personally.
Yeah.
That's why I don't really do online dating like that because for me, it's not fair for me. Because I look good in person. Me, I probably look the same, but no disrespect.
No
to
filter,
people.
nothing. That's
you feel me? But no disrespect to people. For me, it wouldn't make sense. For me, I like what I like. I have to see you in person. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? I have to, but I like when the woman surprise me when they look better in person. It's like, damn, you look better in person. Okay, I would actually fuck with you. But I feel like. Some people don't look better in person, and it's like, damn, I'd be like hurt. Like, damn, like I just wasted my time. Like, what the fuck? I mean, not saying that they look good. They're beautiful, you know what I'm saying? But it's just like sometimes we as men already have expectations of what you're seeing online. Now, somebody can be showing you an angle of this thing, and it's like you're disappointed, and you have every right to be. You get what I'm saying? That's why for me, when it comes to dating, I love seeing women in person. Like, yeah, if I see you in person, it's like, that's just me though.
You feel like there are a lot of catfish, people?
I do feel like there are catfishes, online, but it's whatever you're attracted to though. Like for me personally, I'd rather walk up to a lady, the old fashioned way. Walk up to a lady and tell her she's beautiful, and we'll go from there. I mean, online could work too. Don't get me wrong. I've met some beautiful women online, but it's just like you don't know. You know what I'm saying? It's just like you don't want to be like, damn, does this person really look good? Is it the Instagram? Is it the filter? You know what I'm saying? You just don't want to keep second guessing yourself, But yeah.
So since you're talking about exes, will you prefer an ex or
will you prefer? This guy gonna kill me, but yeah, guy. This guy is ex. Will you send you?
Maybe, but will you prefer an ex or maybe be divorced?
Would I? Can you repeat?
Will you prefer to to have an ex or be divorced?
Oh, but divorce from my wife?
Yeah. Have somebody that go through that process and be divorced, or you prefer having exes?
So basically, the question is, do I prefer just to have an ex or to get married and get divorced?
Yeah. Which one makes sense to you?
I feel like ex is still an ex, really. Because your ex-girlfriend is still an ex-wife, you're still an ex-husband, it's still the same thing. I feel like divorces are so hard because it's like you already planned your life with this person. Yeah. Like you already planned your whole life. Like you guys got married, you guys met the family, you guys, took an oath to death do us part. Yeah. So that's hard, bro. Especially when you have kids and and it's like a lot of people stay in abusive relationships, man, just because of their kids. They be like, oh my God, I want to stay for my kids. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not really happy, but it's like, damn, they be like, what's this person gonna think? What's my mom gonna think? What's my dad gonna think? So I feel like divorces are really hard. That it's paperwork. It could take years. It's like it could be weird because you could be separated, but it's like, do I start seeing somebody? When do I start fucking somebody? It's just it's a weird narrative. So I'd say I'd rather just have an ex-girlfriend. Like, I ain't gonna lie, I don't want to do it because that like when it comes to breakup, I feel like divorces are hard. Like, but when it comes to just breakup, it's brutal. Like, it's hard. Like, breakup is hard. But to go through a divorce, it's harder. Especially when you have kids. That shit is hard, bro. I ain't never been through a divorce, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, I'd rather just, meet some, just have an ex-girlfriend and just like, okay, fuck it. I'm like, okay, fuck it. Than just to go through the whole thing.
Which one is cheaper? To maintain or to have, going through a divorce or maybe having, just an ex to an ex to an ex to an ex?
Which one is cheaper? I mean, I feel like, obviously, the cheaper thing is to have an ex, because when it comes to divorce, you gotta spend money. You gotta get a lawyer. You gotta. It's definitely it costs money to divorce somebody. Guess what? They might not want to divorce your ass, and they hate you. So it's like it's hard. Divorce is messy. It could be messy. Yeah. But a breakup could just be like, okay, fuck it, we don't fuck with each other no more. Okay, at least we ain't got shit to lose anyway. So so yeah.
Again, like you said, I should put it right now. It'd be Niger Port where I won't put down for top. So, will you be friends?
Yeah.
Or work with somebody who cheats on his wife or her husband?
That's not my business, my guy. That's not my business. If you are cheating on your wife, I have nothing to do with it. That's not my business. I don't want to be that nigga that. I mean, it's like at the end of the day. That's a really good question, by the way. Would I be friends with somebody that cheats on their wife? I do feel like,
or their husband.
Yeah, I mean, I feel like whatever, you're a grown man. Whatever decisions you make, I mean, I'll tell you it's wrong. But I'm not gonna be like, oh my God, I'm not gonna be your friend because you cheating on your wife. Like, bro, who cares? Like it's like whatever decision you make in your household as a grown man, I can't make your household decisions for you. Do you get what I'm saying? If you choose not to make your wife happy, that's on you. You know what I'm saying? But I'm not gonna not be friends with you. Like I'll tell you, like, nigga, what the fuck is you like? You acting up, but it's like, nah.
Will you go into a business with the person? If you have like a knowledge about that,
it's because that's a really. I mean,
because they say people that are cheaters.
Don't get it twisted. It's a lot of great businessmen that are divorced or they cheat. Like it's a lot of great, because you cheat on your wife does not mean you're slow. Does not mean you don't know how to make money. Does not mean would I go in business if the numbers are right? It's common sense. If the numbers are right, and it's like you have evidence that we could make money together, of course, because you made a decision that is outside of a workspace, I shouldn't judge you based off that, because we're in a workspace. What you do, wherever you go, is really not my business. It's really not my business, because, again, you're a grown man. You know what I'm saying? It's like you know what's wrong and you know what's right, so it's like it's whatever. So that's my opinion, child. But it's not my business. You want to cheat on your wife, that's your wild. It's not my business. It's my wild.
Because a lot of people say, people that cheat, like they're not almost like they're not loyal, and they can lie. Because if you're lying to your wife or you're lying to your husband, meaning how can you maintain or go into a business with somebody whereby you could be genuine and not like try to cheat the person since you're cheating on your partner.
But that's not fact though. Like, because there's never I don't know, I don't personally see a factual evidence that says if you cheat on your wife, you're gonna make a bad business person. Now, are they better decisions you can make? Of course. But I don't see that stat that say, well, 90% of men that cheat on their wife don't succeed in business. I don't know. I can't speak for that. But like I said, if the numbers are right and you have great evidence that you could execute and make money, well, there's a lot of niggas that cheat on their wife and they make good money. Yeah. They don't cheat they don't cheat on their wife in a workplace. Now maybe they probably outside of the country, whatever. But it's like some people just know how to be a savage and know how to make money. So if that's who you are, like, why not? I'm not God. I'm not going to judge you. If that's what you want to do with your life, hey, go crazy.
So why do Nigerian men,
This guy, bro. This nigga, bro. I'm listening to you.
So okay, let me just put it. Why do African men use favor for sex?
Use favor for sex?
Yeah.
I don't really think it's African men. I think it's men in general. Okay. Like you being African or not. And, well, personally, that's sad, really, that a lot of people do that. That really is sad, because you think a woman wants you just because of what you can offer. Now, are they women that probably do that? Probably. But that's probably somebody you don't want a wife. You know what I'm saying? So, and that shows me that you're probably very insecure and probably lame, because there are other things you could offer a woman. There are women that would just fuck you for just being you. They would have sex with you just for you being good looking, you being tall, you smell nice, you know how to talk, you know how to communicate. You don't have to buy nobody, sometimes it could just be by you being thoughtful. I got you flowers. You just little things, I feel like when it gets to that point. Now, if she's a prostitute, that's a different case. But when it gets to the point where the only thing you could offer a woman is like money is your old character, it gets annoying. Even as guys, it's like I don't want to hear a nigga talk about money the whole time. Like, damn, nigga, we get it. You got money. Like, fuck, talk about something else. Like, if that's the only thing that you want to offer somebody, like your money is like, nah, there are women that will take your money. Don't get me wrong, but it's like not everybody though. Not every woman would go for that. Some people would, but it's just like, damn, nigga, that's the only thing you can offer. You don't even smell nice. You don't even know how to dress. You look like shit. You know what I'm saying? And it's, it just don't make no sense. It's just like, why are you offering somebody favor just because they could have sex with you? Like, it's not that deep, bro. So.
Okay. Just to, change, switch gears.
Yeah.
A convicted murder, right?
Okay.
A soldier, and we know what soldiers do.
Yeah.
And someone who commits, abortion.
Yeah.
How will you say all of them are in the same category, or you could list them from 1 to 3? Which one is the worst, or you're all worse?
You said a murderer, murderer, a soldier.
Yeah.
Soldiers is not worse. Soldiers is not worse. Like the soldiers, like army.
Yeah.
Okay. And what you say again?
An abortionist.
Like somebody who.
Let's just say a doctor who ends up performing that, or maybe the woman that goes through that process.
I mean, which one is worst?
Yeah.
A mother, of course. You're killing somebody. Like, if you could take a life, it's like you can't create a life. Then why would you take one?
What about the soldier? I agree with the first one. Like, let's move to the soldier. What is the soldier doing?
A soldier's not known for killing people. A soldier goes to war. It's kill or be killed.
But sometimes they go to war for the wrong reasons, and they kill for the wrong reasons.
Fair, but
they take a life.
But their life, they're on the battlefield. If they don't kill, people will die, and they will die.
Okay, so can the murderer also go like, I'm not saying what the person did was right.
Go. That's why sometimes
he also took a life for a reason, right?
That's why they ass get shot too.
No, are you talking about the soldiers?
No, I'm talking about the murderer.
Okay,
it's like they could go on war. It's like you have people fighting for the wrong reason. They got shot, but it's like I don't know about wars like that, but I know a soldier fights for his country. That's what I know.
Okay.
Murderer, I'm fighting for you killed somebody out of hate. So it's like you emotional when you're a murderer. You're not thinking right.
Like, so you being a killer, but what about the doctor or the woman that goes through that process for that?
Well, first of all, you coming to me. The doctor did not come to nobody. You came to me. I'm doing my job.
It's taking the life.
Well, no, it's not really your life, bro. When
there are people that
I'm never trying to be controversial on you.
No. You're already on the stool. See,
good. Oh my God, nah, bro. When it comes to a doctor, I feel like, first of all, you don't know why somebody comes to you and say, I want this baby out, because I've heard stories of people being raped and people end up getting pregnant, and they're like 16 and 15. Mm-hmm. So it's like, they don't want to have a child without a father. Am I justifying it? I don't know. I'm not God. I don't justify it. But if you feel like it makes sense to you in that moment, then God bless you.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? But again, am I justifying it? I don't know. But if that's what you feel like, because again, like I say, she just got raped. Or something happened when she was not. It's just many.
But those are the special situations. Let's just talk about the regular ones. The one that did town. You go Nigeria, Lagos. The one that did. See, there's a.
But guess what? Yeah. But guess what though? Would you rather have a child? Like, it's a lot of mothers that they didn't raise their child. They give birth to the child and they go throw it by the dumpster. You should have just aborted the fucking child then. Yeah. There's a lot of people that have kids and they don't know how to raise their kids. So what's the point of having a kid if you can't raise them? And the kid end up killing somebody, being a murderer. Or the kid end up just lost, man. It's hard out here. You know what I'm saying? It's just, if you can't, first of all, you shouldn't be fucking without a condom, period. Period. Fact. But if that should end up happening, and let me not talk. If that should end up happening again, if you feel like that's the decision that's best for you in that moment, then go ahead and do it. Because some people are not great mothers. Yeah. And some people are not great fathers. I'm trying my best to be a better father, you know what I'm saying? But it's whatever. So, now my own be that. I don't suck my own.
But at some point, right, though I give you like 3 lists, of, people doing whatever, at the end of the day, aside from the special, situations where people go through, being gripped and stuff like that, they're all taking lives at some point. We could argue on the, the abortion part and all of that, but
you could really argue that abortion because it's not formed into a life yet, so that's arguable. Not every soldiers go fight, so we could argue that because a lot of soldiers are not active, so you could argue that shit too. Yeah. So the murder is the bad one because you literally kill somebody, but then again, you don't know, he might be defending himself. Maybe. So everything is arguable, really. Yeah.
So as you did right now, I want to enter Nigeria small.
Okay.
So let's just say, right, if you have the option, how many women will you marry?
Just one.
Oh, bro, now be real now. I know you to be the realist. Be real now.
Talk about something. Be real, because I don't want to.
You don't want to what? Die?
Nah, I'm a one woman type of man. Yeah.
Now so Ben boy talk.
Nah. Nah, I'm a one woman type of man. Because when I want to love somebody, let me look at the camera. Because my wife gonna be watching me. By the way, let me look at the camera. I'm a type of nigga that really like. I can't love multiple people at once, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like, it's hard to even talk to multiple people at once because it's like the energy cannot be the same. When you like one person, like, I don't want to deal with like 5 women, like dealing with, different period. Like, it's like, what the fuck? You know what I'm saying? Like, you want to deal with one person because I like, my mom always told me never, like, it's not good to, like, it's not good to be polygamous. Because now when you have kids involved, it's going to be jealousy. It's going to be competition. It's just like, you don't need all that shit. Like, there's no point. It's just like, the most important thing is really having somebody who's by your corner that really loves you for who you are. I wouldn't say love you for who you are, because I feel like at the end of the day, you still got to do better as a man or as a woman. You got to grow. But there's nothing better than somebody really loving you, man. I've experienced that shit before. It was a great feeling. But I can't deal with multiple people. It's just...
it's too much.
It's for me. Some other people can deal with it. Me, I just want to be with one woman. That's what I want.
I want to ask you. Still on the hot how do you call it?
This guy
hot stove, right?
Yeah.
No, I just want to know. So, are you trying to tell me as a man, you ain't got no eyes for other women out there?
I do feel like wherever I'm talking,
and your wife, your woman would understand.
I do feel like I'm looking at this camera. I don't care what this guy's talking about. I do feel like when I have a wife, she's going to be the most beautiful woman in the world. To the point where I'm not worried about other people. Because I feel like I have my queen. And, I mean, you can look at other people, but I'm not going to go talk to other people. Like, shit. I mean, obviously, other people that's going to be finding than your wife. Obviously, yeah. But for me, in my eyes, the only person I'm looking at is my queen. My all sympathy. You understand? So... I mean, some man could do it, but just for me, I just want to be focused on one person, man. Like, raise beautiful children, and if I find that person, though,
If you find, Nigel,
if I find that person, I could definitely. I'm a lover boy, man. I'm a lover boy at heart. Like, I really love loving somebody. Like, it's a good feeling. I ain't gonna lie.
So, but one feeling is one thing, reality is another.
Yeah, so. But like your feelings are part of who you are. If you feel something for somebody, you should react. Like, especially if you know that person feels. If the feelings is mutual, but then it's like, why not go for it? Especially if like once somebody's already your wife, it's like that's literally your wife. That's like I feel like for me to call somebody my wife, that's a title that she gotta earn. Just the same way I have to earn being somebody's husband. And I do want to be somebody's husband someday, Let's see if that will come. But I'm hoping it will come, child.
Well, I think his sweet talking,
No, I'm not, bro.
and again, even if you're sweet talking, right?
Though.
Even if you're sweet talking, is it towards the Niger women or or the the Liberians or the Senegalese or the South Africans or the Sudanese?
I love black women, bro. Wherever you're from, I love black women. Like, I love black women, G. I'm not even discriminating, man. I've dated multiple races. I mean, multiple African women.
I should put you on the spot.
Hey, I'm not scared.
Okay, so African woman.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
We all, blacks, whatever, they're all Africans. But I'm just saying,
everybody's African.
Seasoned African woman.
Yeah.
And a black woman, seasoned black woman. Which one will you go for? Choose one.
Which one would I go for?
Yeah.
As far as what?
No, you're choosing a woman, so pick one. I'm just saying, a seasoned, right?
Yeah.
African woman. And the continent of Africa, we have them like that. Right, so you know what we're talking about, right?
Got them like that.
And in the West too, we got them like that. We got them like that too.
There's beautiful women in the West.
A lot.
There are a lot of
black women.
There's a lot of beautiful black women.
Yep.
Oof, there's a lot of beautiful black women, and there's a lot of beautiful Africans.
So pick one.
Who would I pick?
Yeah. And they're all black.
Listen.
Yeah.
Anybody.
Your village people here.
Nah, calm down. Yeah. I feel like I'm going to choose anybody that gives me peace of mind.
No, bro, this man is capping, man.
That's it. Hey, you could date somebody who is beautiful and you don't have a peace of mind. They could be seasoned African or seasoned. Nah, bro. You got to be with somebody that you go home and you can just fall on their arms and go to sleep, man. That.
Bro. Before all of those, stuff will kick in, just from the jump.
But you're just talking about infatuation, though. That's me being infatuated to somebody. You could be infatuated to anybody.
Yeah, but just pick one. Just from the jump.
Nigga, I'm not picking shit.
Earlier we spoke about, catfishing and stuff like that. So, yeah. Same lady, probably, a 9 African. Just pick one from the jump.
From the jump?
Yeah, they're all black women. Beautiful black women.
Peace of mind.
So which one of them do you think is going to give you peace of mind?
Anybody could give you peace of mind.
Bro, you just dancing around, man.
No, I'm saying anybody could give you peace of mind. Really.
Okay.
Like, as long as, bro, if somebody love you, it's a good thing, G. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm gonna pick. This guy won't put me for trouble. No way.
Okay, money or love?
As a man?
Yeah, as a man.
Nigga, you need to have money.
So, but just give us a whole history about.
Yeah, but as a nigga, if you ain't got no money, but that's the thing, because you could have money. Like, are you talking as far as what? Because I feel like that question is so vague. You have to break it down for me. Like, when you say money or love, I don't understand that question. Like,
are you going to spend the rest of your life chasing money, or you could chase a little bit and focus on love?
I'm not gonna, because even chasing, like, bro, let me tell you something. I would never. Say this shit again. I would never use the rest of my life to chase money. And I feel like that's why a lot of people are still, no disrespect, a lot of people are 70 and they're miserable because they keep chasing money. You have to be able to really make your money work for you. Like, that's really the goal. You have to not chase money. You have to use your money to, create a lot of passive income. So your money could go work for you. Ain't no point in chasing money. You get what I'm saying? So yeah, to that. But it's like, I really don't think you should go around chasing love, bro, because it makes no sense. Because at the end of the day, once you chase something, it runs away from you. Once you chase something, it keeps running. So you have to be able to attract whatever you want. Even if it's money, you have to be able to look like money, attract money. You know what I'm saying? If love is what you want, it's like, like somebody told me, they said, whatever you want in a partner, write it down and be that list. You know what I'm saying? If you want them to be clean, be clean. If you want them to be, thoughtful, be thoughtful. You know what I'm saying? So you can't just go around saying you want to chase love, because how the fuck how are you going to know what you're chasing is genuine, is real? Because they could see through you. They're like, man, this motherfucker's desperate as hell. So it's like, ain't no point in chasing shit. Just be who you are. The right person is going to find you, or you're going to find the right person.
Okay. At some point, right?
Yeah.
Somebody got to be the prize, innit?
Yeah.
Okay, so who's the prize between men and women?
What's the prize?
Yeah.
What's the prize? Really, generally speaking, bro, like, it's always women, bro. Okay. Like really, I'm not even gonna lie, because, bro, before we had sense as kids, we started liking women. We started trying to impress them. Do you get what I'm saying? Now, there are times where a woman would like you too, you know what I'm saying? But before, so it's like before our brain even developed, we've always been, try to, when we're kids, try to attract a woman. So women we've always been attracted to women. And it's a reason why we're chasing them. It's a reason why we're trying to impress them. It's a reason, and it's a reason. Now, I don't think you should keep impressing women the older you get, because it's just like, then they're going to like you for what you keep providing. You have to be able to be who you are and keep growing. So I would say, because at the end of the day, nobody wants to marry themselves. You want to be able to marry somebody. Do you get what I'm saying? You want to feel like you have somebody who is worthy at home, because you are paying a bride price. Yeah. Women are not paying bride price to niggas. You never hear a woman pay a man's bride price.
They do.
Women pay bride price?
I think I heard somewhere, in the Philippines or maybe India or somewhere.
But it's not known. Like, it's not known. Like, you know what I'm saying? It's not. I don't know.
It's normal to them, though.
It's normal to them. Yeah. But I'm saying, like, generally speaking, as Africans,
yes,
because we're Africans, we can only talk because we're African. Like, we pay a bride price. The meaning of a bride price is we pay because we see what we value to bring back home to me so I could take care of it. Yeah. So that's a valued price. So I'll say my lovely queens, you know what I'm saying? My beautiful queens, you feel me?
I think so is it Reese or Raz? What? Like, the way, you see how you sweet talk women?
Riz.
Okay.
What? I'm not raising nobody up, bro. I'm just being me. I'm just chilling, bro.
So right now, let's just say if you end up finding a flower in my house. Mm-hmm. So as you come house, how you go talk them? How you gonna convey the message? So let's say maybe the papa.
Oh, so you're basically saying if you
found a flower in my house.
Okay. I found a flower in your house.
Yeah. No.
Okay. Why do I need a flower?
No. You get it right. The flower is a woman.
Okay.
So as you come,
have a daughter. I want to marry your daughter.
So okay. as Papa, how you go? How just convince me. What did you say?
Bring the girl first.
No.
No, bring the girl first, and
hypothetically, right? You know her, and you're feeling the girl. You know what I got as a daughter. Yeah. So what are you gonna do? Papa did here now.
Okay.
So I'm listening. What car you come? You be Roba?
Yes, no.
Okay, now, so what car you come?
What's good, bro? I'm not going to say that. I'm not going to be like, what the fuck? So you're asking me to... Oh, are you...
As a father now,
okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Convince me to give my daughter to you.
I feel like, first of all, I don't have to convince you.
You have to, as a father.
That's true, but I would be like, sir... I think your daughter is really beautiful. I don't see myself spending. I do see myself spending the rest of my life with her because I think she's precious, and she probably gonna be there smiling like, you know what I'm saying? I'm right here. You know what I'm saying? But no, I just think she's you raised her well. You know what I'm saying? I see where she get her good looks from. From her mom. Did my mom go date somewhere? Yeah,
this be man conversation.
Oh, man conversation. Nah, I just I would love to ask for your hand in marriage, in her marriage. You know what I'm saying? I'd be whatever it is.
I'm not convinced.
Okay, that's your own. Me, I'm marrying the girl.
Question again is: Do you think it's sinful to be poor? Is it a sin to be poor?
Nah, bro. Because at the end of the day, man, you could be rich and miserable, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I tell people, look, the devil will bless you by giving you everything you want. And you don't even know how to maintain that shit. Because you could get shit fast and lose shit fast. So I'm going to say, as human beings, the most important thing, the underrated qualities we have as human beings is the power of choice. Because I do feel like if you're poor, you have a choice to make a decision. You could be like, you know what? You could literally make a decision to be like, look, this is my reality right now. Or this is my situation, rather. But it doesn't have to be my reality. Because, an animal can't make a choice. An animal can't be like, hello, how are you? You know what I'm saying? They don't have that choice. So I feel like as human beings, we do have a choice to change whatever situation is. whatever your situation is, you have that choice to be like, you know what? I'm going to pray. I'm going to work. And work without faith is dead. You have to be able to work as hard as you pray, you know? So, but I do feel like it's definitely not a sin. And 9 times you're poor because, and it might not be your fault, really. You probably was born in the wrong country. You were born in the wrong household, but it's your responsibility to change your situation because nobody wants to hear that story when you're 40 and when you're 50 and you're like, oh my God, I blame my dad or I blame these people for me being poor. It's like you have a decision to make. Am I going to stay here? Am I going to keep going? Am I going to make excuses? Am I going to be comfortable? And it's going to be a lot of rejections along the way. You just have to be able to have that grit to be like, one day is going to be my day. Like one day I'm going to make shit work. I'm going to make it. And I feel like that's the problem with a lot of people. We give up so easily. Like, oh my God, it's not working out. Okay, let me try. Now you turn into a go hole. Like you keep jumping from career to career because you don't find that fulfillment in one thing. Now you feel like you need to keep jumping. So it's definitely not sinful because I don't think so, you know.
So if it's not sinful, is it righteous to be poor? Because a lot of times, especially in an African setting, you hear a lot of people saying, it's like, it's sinful to be poor. Like, I would never want to be poor. But yet again, everybody can be rich, right? So some people, being poor is almost like a righteous to them.
Yeah.
Less, temptation, a lot of things ain't happening. So do you think it's righteous?
I don't know. There's this quote that says, it's the love of money is the beginning of evil or some shit like that.
The root of all evil?
The root of money is the root of all evil. Which I feel like is the love of money is the root of all evil, because you know what I'm saying. It's not really necessarily money and I feel like that's mostly shit like that is mostly said in the black community. You African or you being like, oh my God, you got money, oh shit, you must be like. It's like, bro, like what the fuck is you talking about? Like, I want to be rich. I don't care, bro. Like bro, I feel like. I feel like I was not created just to be mediocre, bro. You get what I'm saying? And I feel like we need to stop having this negative notion about money. Cause like, why do I see somebody that has money and I'm being jealous because he got more money than me? And I'm like, oh my God, he probably, you know what I'm saying? Like, why do I need to stop beefing the nigga because he got more money than me? Not knowing that my time is coming. If God bless you, that means God is in the area. If God bless you, I'm on 71st, you're on 81st. You get what I'm saying? God is coming to me too. Yeah. And I feel like that's the problem with a lot of people. They keep jumping and they keep doing a lot of shit. So I think it's timing. Because my mom says, if you eat breakfast in the morning, if you eat yamaneg in the morning and I eat yamaneg at night, guess what? It's different timing, but we had the same food. You know, so I do feel like the negative notion connected to money around black people, we need to stop that because we don't see other people doing that shit, you know. So I just feel like if that's what you really want, then do it. But be righteous with your money though. Don't do something illegal and come and lie to us and say you are doing something godly. You know what I'm saying? Don't be scamming people and you're telling people you have a church and you're scamming people because you have a church. Do you get what I'm saying? So it's just like, if you want to live it, I want to live a luxurious lifestyle. I don't care what people think. I feel like every opportunity, I want to live life. And I feel like that's the problem with a lot of people. A lot of people are just existing. They're not living. Yeah. I'm existing right now, but it's like I know I want to live life. You know what I'm saying? Like a lot of people are just there. They're comfortable. They're going to work, which I'm still going to work, but it's just like they don't see better for themselves. I wake up every day wanting better for myself every single day. Like I don't care what nobody think. I'm going to go after my goals. I don't care if I fail. I'm going to wake up every day and I'm like, bro, this is what I want to do. I don't care what you think. I don't care what nobody think. This is what I want to do because guess what? I believe in myself. Like, I believe in myself. My mom believes in me. I believe in me. God believes in me. You get what I'm saying? So that's just me.
Interesting. To wrap up the show, I just have one final question, right? What do you think is wrong with today's relationship? I'm not even going to talk about marriage. Back in the day, growing up, cell phones were not common, right? The internet wasn't common. Yeah. So I just wanted to understand, based on back in the day and now, let's just say probably 2 decades or 3 decades ago to now, what do you think is really wrong with relationships that is out there?
I do feel like it's high expectation from, either the man or the woman. Is definitely high expectations because you're on Instagram and you're like, damn, she got a fatter ass, and she looking like, damn, he got more money than my nigga. Like, you know what I'm saying? So I definitely do feel like it takes common sense to be like, you know what? It's always gonna be 10 bad bitches that's better than my girl. But it's like, you can't date everybody. It's not possible. You know what I'm saying? So there's always an expectation because you're looking at somebody's lifestyle. And guess what? The lifestyle is not even real, bro. This shit is fake. Instagram is literally fake. I feel like the problem with a lot of people is, more people cannot communicate how they feel. A lot of people don't know how to be alone. A lot of people are, trauma bonding each other. They just together. The only reason they're together is just because based off their traumas. They don't even like each other for real. You get what I'm saying? So the difference with back in the days is like, we don't know each other. It's just, no, we do know each other, but it's like, I can't see somebody that is in Greece or I can't see somebody that's in London. You know what I'm saying? I only know my streets. I don't even know somebody that is living like 10 blocks away or 20 blocks away. I don't know their relationship, but now you have Instagram Live and shit, like people talk about their relationship. So I do feel like it's an expectation, but it could be for a good thing. You just have to choose your heart, like choose whatever you want to believe, because social media is not real. You know what I'm saying? So you just have to. But compared to back in the day, I do feel like back in the days too, a lot of women probably settle just because it's like whatever. Because back in the days, people just have kids and people were not even married, bro. They just have kids. Okay, now we're dating. Like now we're married. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. So, I feel like people right now know what they want. Back then, it's like they don't really know what they want.
But even if they know what they want now, like based on the same comparison, right? Yeah. Do you think it's really working? Because I think now that people really, they say, in code, like they know what they want or they want what they want, right? Yeah. But you could clearly see, it's not really going well.
I do feel like, even on social media, it's a lot of happily married people. Like, I feel like there's this trend of divorce on social media. If you go on social media now, it's like you hear the people divorcing every other day. Yeah. But that's probably not everybody's reality. Do you get what I'm saying? Because they're happily married people, but you probably don't see that. I feel like that should be shown more, or a relationship. And the problem is some people just don't need to date each other, and it's okay. Like, I feel like the problem is people just jumping from relationships to the other, and it's just like, it's breaking up. It's just, bro, just be single, bro. You know what I'm saying? If you're not, like, I feel like sometimes as a man, if you're not where you want to be in life, it's okay to actually focus on yourself, work on yourself, so you could get there, so you could take care of somebody. Because me, like, I want to be able to take care of a woman. Like, I don't want to be that nigga that have money and not take care of my girl. I want to spoil my girl, like spoil. I want her like, and it's like, I'm only going to do that if you prove yourself to me. And I'm only going to do that if I know that this shit can be like, it's mutual. You could do the same shit. I really didn't even want you to do the same shit for me. If you want to, that's fine. But it's like, I want to be sure in my abilities to take care of you. I want to be a leader. You know what I'm saying? Like, I want to be a provider and a protector. Like, I'm looking forward to being those type of things, as the man. So in order to do that, I need money. And sometimes you really don't need a lot of money like that. You just need planning, But me, I want to have money. I want to be rich. I'm saying that shit right now. I want to have money.
Manifest that.
Like, I want to have money and peace of mind. Because you can have money and don't have peace of mind. It's useless. But I really do want to have peace of mind, and I wanna make somebody my wife someday.
I thought he said he had one.
Guy.
Eh.
I'm a single man.
Oh no, so.
Oh, I'm a single man. Oh, I'm single.
So you played me,
nigga? I never played you. I was just telling you, like, if you have a wife, you know what I'm saying. Someday, if you have a wife, you know what I'm saying. But I was just asking your questions now.
Oh my God. Okay, so. I know I said this, earlier, that was my last
Yeah.
question, but do you need money to have swag?
To have swag?
Yeah.
Bro, I don't have money. You see my page.
No,
you see my
no,
Instagram.
no.
You see my Instagram. You see my Instagram.
Okay,
Like,
okay.
guy, Charlie,
Before we
you
end,
don't
we're going to
see my
talk about your
Instagram. You don't
Instagram
see my
page.
Instagram, bro.
We're going to
I
talk
don't
about
have money, bro. I'm not broke, but I don't have money like that, and I don't even wear designer shit. I don't wear designer. I don't have no designer shit.
No, what makes something a designer? I just want to understand.
I mean, it's the name brand. Like Louis is a designer.
Uh-huh.
Balenciaga is designer. You know what I'm saying?
So somebody in Lagos, right, working, probably around the corner store, but the person is a good designer. The only thing is that they could also have their signature on something, right? I just want to understand.
You don't need money for stock because you could have money and look goofy as hell. You could have money and you don't know how to dress. That's the most important. You could thrift a lot of shit. Like me, I don't spend crazy money on clothes. I just know how to shop. I really take my time shopping. So you don't need a lot of money to have style because a lot of people have money and don't know how to dress. They just dress like a cardboard where you can just write on it because they don't know how to dress. You know what I'm saying? They wear designer from head to toe, and they just look like a nigga that wear design. They look like every other person. For me, I like to put my own style in my fashion. I love fashion. I love styling, and nobody say I get money like that, but it's like I know how to, and I know what works for me. Yeah. What I put on, somebody else might not be able to pull that shit off because for me, I feel like I have that. I'm blessed to be able to pull a lot of shit off because of my confidence, in how I dress. So yeah, you don't need money to have style.
Okay, so before we run, I just want to understand. Yeah, I see what you put on your Instagram. Yeah. So I just want to understand. Aside from what you do, for a job, like that side, what do you basically do? Like, is it like are you a model? What do you do?
So basically. I'm not model. I mean, shit, they're not really paying me for real, so fuck.
No, for now though, you're gonna get your money.
I mean, I do model for I model for like my friends and shit, like what I'm saying, I do it, but I really don't want to model no more because it's like more now. I'm more on the styling side, like just styling people and shit like that. I mean, I do style myself, and I style some like my friends, like what I'm saying. But for me, I'm just styling myself. Like I'm more in the styling phase right now, just making outfit work because I love clothes, man. They're just like I love clothes.
So what are you looking like? What are you looking at? Based on you being a stylist, what are you looking at like in the future? Yeah,
just to style people. Shit, like I want to start my own clothing brand too. Actually,
nice.
Like that's definitely a goal. Like it's actually like a family business because like my cousin do it. Shout out to Afrikanzchat. Afrikanzchat, shout out to you. That's my cousin. She go crazy. Y'all should check her out. My cousin do that shit. My uncle like does that shit. Like, so I feel like it's a family thing. Like the last name is Kutti. Like fuck, you know what I'm saying? So that's just a family thing. Like my dad be putting that shit on. My brother put that shit on. So it's just really like a family. We just got swag in our family. Like my daughter put that shit on too. Like I post on my daughter on my Instagram.
Yeah, I think I saw that.
I be styling my daughter. So it's just really like a family.
Cute.
It's just a family thing. Like we just got that shit from.
Yeah, guys, I'm gonna put his information in the description box. But how can they find you on IG though?
Big Kutti _ so BIGKUTTI _ y'all can follow me right there.
Are you sure you're from Niger?
Niger boy, Mushin, show wine, man.
Hey, you don't sell me, oh. Tell you, I appreciate you passing through, bro.
Hey, for sure, man. Just let me know anytime. I got you, bro.
All right, thanks. I appreciate it, guys. We're ending the show. We're gonna do this, the next weekend. Yeah. All right. Have a good one. See you later, bro.